right, you ready? It says, finally, the day came when God's promise to send a Savior came true. It happened in this way. God sent an angel to a young woman named Mary and told her that she would be the Savior's mother. God himself would be the Savior's father. Now, while the Savior, Jesus, was still in her tummy, Mary traveled with her husband Joseph to Bethlehem. So you can see they're traveling along to go to the city of Bethlehem. And when they got there, the little town was crowded, and they could not find a place to stay. Every room was full of people. So if you notice, all the beds are full. The only place Mary and Joseph could find to rest was in a stable for animals. Does anybody know what a stable is? What's a stable?
A barn.
Yeah, it's kind of like a barn, isn't it? Back then, it may have been a cave, but it was a place that animals lived. So, Jesus wasn't born in a castle. Now, you would expect somebody important to be born in a castle or an important place. But it says Jesus was born in a place for animals. Now, Jesus didn't sleep in a cozy crib. Jesus was born in a stable. And he slept in a manger, a feeding box for cows and for sheep. So see, normally they would put food in there for your cows, your donkeys, or your sheep, but instead they put Jesus. Now the same night, God sent an army of angels to announce the good news to poor shepherds watching their sheep. The dark fields filled with light, and the shepherds were very afraid. Everybody show me your best afraid face. Everybody show me your best afraid face. What would you do if you all of a sudden saw a bunch of angels? Now, but an angel said, "Don't be scared. I have wonderful news. Jesus, the Savior, is born. God is with us." And so the shepherds hurried to find baby Jesus. And when they found him, they were so happy. They praised God and told everyone they could. And Mary was amazed too. And she remembered everything that happened and treasured the memory in her heart. Now, this is just a little reflection page about the story of Jesus, and it says, will you share the good news? God is with us. Jesus' birth is good news and great joy for all people. And on that wonderful day, Jesus was born. Jesus is God. Jesus is our Creator who made everything. And Jesus is the King of God's people, and He rules over everything too. Jesus, our great God, was born as a little baby, and we can tell the good news to our friends. And you can think of a friend who can tell good news to. Real fast before we read our next section. Who was it that went and told everyone about Jesus? Who was it that after they saw baby Jesus born, who went and told everyone around the city? Who was it? Remember, they were out in the field to begin with. And then they went and found Jesus. Okay, the angels told somebody else about Jesus. Who was it? Chili cake?
That's my life.
Oh, joke. The shepherds. That's right. The shepherds, they went and told everyone what they had seen. But then we're going to get some more visitors who visit Jesus. It says, after Jesus was born, some wise men from the east came to visit them. And they stopped in Jerusalem and went to visit King Herod. Now, can anybody tell, what are these wise men? What are they riding? Can you tell? Camel. Has anybody seen any camels recently? That's cool. You just don't see camels very often. So I'm surprised y'all have seen one. All right. All right. They asked the king, "Where is the new baby who is the kingdom or is the king of God's people?" And we saw his star up in the sky, and we have come to give him some gifts. Now, King Herod did not know that Jesus had been born. Herod felt angry inside, and he did not like this news. All right, everybody give me your best angry face. Everybody show me your best angry face. Herod, he looks pretty angry, doesn't he? God's people don't need a new king, he thought. I am the king. People should bring me presents. King Herod told the wise men a sneaky lie. He said, "When you find this new king, tell me where he is. Then I can bring him a gift too." But Herod didn't want to bring Jesus a present. Herod wanted to find Jesus so he could harm him. And the wise men, they left Herod and followed the star again. It led them to Jesus. Did you know that Jesus is the best king? He is not selfish or jealous. His love is so great that it stretches up to the stars and it reaches from east to west. As soon as the wise men saw Jesus, they bowed down low and gave Jesus gold, sweet oil, and spices. They were rich gifts fit for a king. And that night, God spoke to the wise men in a dream. God told them not to tell jealous Herod where Jesus was. So the wise men got up and traveled back home a different way. So, we love the story of Jesus and the story of his birth. So I hope during Christmas that you'll get to read this story and be amazed at all the place, okay? If y'all want to hang out, we're going to give some cookies to you. And then parents, if y'all want to grab some resources, please feel free to do that. We would love for y'all to take them. Okay? So, all right, I think our apron friends are going to come in and get it.
Name well. Names.
Oh, as you go.
Name well. Come here. Go get a book. Can you get a book? Get the book. Get the book. There. Any book so I can read you when we get home. That one. Yeah. That one. And Arabella. No, just not that one. This one, okay, you don't have Bible in the house. All right, come on, let's go. I'm just gonna go.